Hello, my friend, Terrace Timor Network. I'm Ludi from East Timor as a Deputy Chef of Samlete. So, welcome to Terrace Timor Network in Timor Leste. So, this is our area. So, Samlete 1 and Samlete 2. Thank you very much for your generosity.
Timor Leste is the independent eastern half of the island of Timor. In 2002, it emerged from a brutal conflict with neighboring Indonesia. A 25-year fight for independence had killed up to a quarter of the population. It's now home to 1.1 million people. The country's uneven terrain makes water hard to access and farming difficult, causing frequent food shortages. Life expectancy here is 61 years. 69% of the population have access to safe water, and just 50% have access to sanitation. 12% of children die before the age of 5, mainly from diseases caused by the lack of these basic services.
This is a country rich in everything but money. The average wage is $1 a day. Most make a living off the land, but it's in the ocean where Timor-Leste's true assets lie. Not just oil and gas, some of the best diving in the world. Dive Timor Leste started in 2002, the year of independence, and is co-owned by an Australian and German, Volker Katzung.
Even when you talk with Timorese now, they have the feeling tourists will come.
This is Timor's greatest selling point, oceans full of marine life and deserted beaches they hope will one day bring tourists.
Our hope is that before too long we'll have to be turning people away.
Australian Kirsty Sword Gujmau is the wife of former rebel leader, now Prime Minister, Janana Gujmau.
I have great respect for the people's determination, for having pulled through, have won this David and Goliath battle.
The Goliath in that battle was Indonesia, which occupied East Timor for 24 years. In that time, 200,000 East Timorese were killed. In '99, they voted for freedom. Indonesia retaliated. More were murdered and almost every building was burnt to the ground. UN and Aussie troops moved in to stabilise the world's newest nation. It would be another 3 years before finally East Timor officially became independent.
It was an extremely emotional moment, pure euphoria for most Timorese.
Today, our troops still patrol the streets of Dili. They are no longer just a show of force, but one of friendship. Hello.
Bon dia. Things are a lot more stable and calm now. I suppose the Timorese have their future in their own hands, and they're doing rather well with that.
Outside Dili, that future is still fragile. The kids here are too young to remember firsthand what it was like under Indonesian rule.
The kids, they realize that how suffer we were. And this time is the time of recovering.
They own very little, but they value one thing above all else: freedom.
Freedom.
Traditionally here in Timor, volunteer teachers don't get paid, but we do, through the support of TTN and the Edmund Rice Foundation, pay our teachers monthly the amount of $180, which is fairly big money for them. The average income for a worker here in the village, a good day's work would earn him $4 or $5 at the most. So our contribution to the eradication of poverty in the community and supporting parents in feeding their children and clothing their children is so important in the work that we do.
This my school. This my school. This my school. Vim de la escola. Vim de la escola.